All right, welcome back, guys. We're here with Biinny and LiamKings for the 70-star Division 1 League. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. I'm doing well. So we just saw Liam about an hour or two ago take down Cheese. Granted, Cheese did have some issues with his internet, but Liam played very well. Got a 4906.
Yeah.
And he's ready to roll again here.
And what was the ending to the last race? What happened with that one? Who won that one?
I believe Cheese won with a 49.59, and Rockchalk was not too far behind.
Nice. All right. So yeah, interesting to see. Nice to see Liam playing really, really well recently. He's been doing a lot of PB attempts, and he's been getting a lot of good runs upstairs, and so I wasn't too surprised to see him pull out a really, really good run in the last race. So I think he can do really well here against Biinny. But Biinny, Biinny is a veteran at this game. He's been playing for a really, really long time. He's been playing for, 8 years or so. He's got a low 48 PB. I believe a 4804, I want to say. While Liam is a 4824. Yep.
Biinny is number 4 in the world. Liam is now number 9 or 10. 9. No, I think Ouija has a 4808. He just hasn't uploaded it yet. But
yeah, still top 10 though.
Yeah, they're both amazing players. Oh, look at these early fire seas LiamKings is getting. It's kind of ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that the fire sea he got in the last race was really insane. Very, very large gap there between Mario and the platform. It's pretty crazy. He had to slow down so much on those side flips.
Amazing. Yeah, I'm excited. These are just two legends, both on the cusp of 47. Either of them could get a 47 any day, really. Maybe even this race. You never know, right? 1 in 1,000 chance. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it would be crazy. Liam is definitely known for having a good combination of consistency and speed. I'd say, Liam's consistency in general is better than Biinny's, but you never know what can happen in a race, and Biinny does have a better PB, so.
Well, Biinny's track record with races is pretty remarkable. I know he's won multiple tournaments at this point, so I think.
Oh that's a good point. He won the Big Simp Invitational. That was one.
Yes.
So he could win this one as well. We'll just have to find out. I've made myself a cheeky brew in preparation for this race, so I'm excited to go to town on that.
Excellent.
A little bit of a medium roast.
Let's see the cheeky brew cups in chat, maybe.
Oh yeah, got some brew cups for Biinny and some gray paper bags for Liam.
Yes, gray paper bags. I think that's what that emote is.
Yeah, for sure.
We are off. Both runners using US version, of course.
The optimal version. I believe that we're going to be seeing HMC late from both players.
I think so.
Sure. Did Biinny update? I would assume he did.
So just 1+ here for each, or are we seeing CCM 17? I'm not sure.
I would not be surprised. I think that Biinny is going to be doing CCM 17.
Okay.
He always does it in PB attempts, and he's not really used to doing it with the Penguin, I don't think, considering he doesn't run 120. So I think we're going to be seeing CCM 17 from Biinny. Liam did not do CCM 7. He did CCM 18 in the last race, so I think he'll be doing that again in this race.
So. It treated him well.
Despite the fact that in PB attempts he always does CCM 17.
Yes.
But Liam being a 120 runner, he is no stranger to the Penguin. Got a nice sync here already. 2 minutes.
Yeah, beautiful.
2 minutes in. Or still, I should say.
This could be a back and forth type of race,
It really could be.
Let's hope so.
And we got two, like, these are two top players, really. Like, Liam has 4706, some of best. I think that's worth mentioning. That's without Island Pop as well.
Yeah, this is getting pretty good here. 12-9 tells 7. Come on, Liam. We got a 0.2 of a second lead at least.
You can barely see that difference. Biinny being partnered with Western Digital Gaming, that might give him the advantage.
It's very possible.
Although he does rub against a wall there, giving Liam the lead. It already is a back and forth kind of race. This is crazy.
So we look at the standings here. Liam picked up a much needed win about an hour ago. And Biinny is doing quite well, I believe, with the points. The top 8 of 12 runners make it to the playoff round. Is this true?
Yes, I believe it's the top 8. I think there are 12 players, and the bottom 4 are the ones that get eliminated. The bottom 4 points.
Yes.
Bottom
so
4 players.
Liam, if he wins today, if he wins this match, I mean, that'd be 2 wins in one day, and I think he'd be close to cracking the top 8. And so, yeah, both of these runners could definitely be making the playoffs. We're about halfway through the season at this point.
Absolutely, and these are 2 of the best players of the game, so I would not be surprised if they made it on.
Oh yeah.
Playoffs.
And 2 of the more active runners.
Setup. That was Texas setup, right?
I believe so. I actually didn't.
He always does that.
But he usually does. He complains about it sometimes, but he likes it.
Yeah, I think everyone complains about it. Anything that's going to be inconsistent, where to the point where sometimes you don't know why it screwed up.
Right.
Like, that's just one of those things. There's not a lot of tricks like that in this game where it's just like, why did that fail? But that's one of them.
Owlus is one of them, I feel. Because you can't necessarily gauge what frame wall kick you got all the time, and sometimes there's so many variables with Owlus. You're like, I swear that felt good, but it didn't work. And
yeah, but even Owlus kind of pertains to the same thing that makes Mario one thing that makes SM64 a good speed game is that it's pretty I guess cut and dry with the way that the movement works and everything. It's very movement based, and the tricks all have like a certain formula that usually have to do with, I don't know, a certain frame of wall kick, whether it's Christmas with Miracle or Owlus or anything. It's just like usually you can tell why you screwed it up.
Yes, usually.
It's not like Ocarina of Time or something where it's a lot of tricks, a lot of different setups, and you might not know like what screwed up a wrong warp or something like that. Not the most experienced person with Ocarina of Time, but it's not that kind of speed game. But texture setup, and canonless in general is just one of the few tricks in this game where it's like that.
Yeah, Biinny opting for full setup there, and not texture, not doing the famous or perhaps infamous Binnyless, which was thought to be a new thing for a time.
Biinny sliding down there.
I actually liked Binnyless. I liked the idea of that before texture became really popular. I fooled around with it a bit. Couldn't seem to get it
work for you?
Not especially. I wanted it to, though.
You like the idea of it, but
yes, I think Biinny deserves a trick or 2 in his name at this point.
I think we should do one where instead of doing a kick, like Binnyless, you do a ground pound and then you run off.
Sure, that sounds like it would waste time.
You like that concept?
Yeah.
All right.
Hope it's less.
I'll try. I'll see if it works.
Sounds like a disaster.
Okay.
Just kidding.
I mean, you would lose all your speed, so. Yeah.
So we're pretty close here, maybe just a couple seconds apart. Both runners gonna get sub 650. Both runners here, very solid for Womp's Fortress 9.
I'm trying to remember what Liam did. Oh yeah, I saw he bonked on 100 coin. That was or something. That was one of the mistakes.
Yes,
but,
still pretty solid.
But Biinny slid down on the Biinny slid down the slope on LiamKings, so
nothing major yet. We're back in for a second round of slide. Let's see if Biinny wins this one as well. Biinny is one of the best slide players. Not that it matters, but it's fun, you know, to keep track
Slide
of these
players.
things. He is really good.
Let's
See if he can pull off a 12-5. 12-6.
12-6, nice, nice. Yeah, Biinny is good at the slide. 12-7 from Liam.
That's gonna cost him.
All right, Biinny going into wing cap here. So, I mean, you know, with like Mario, you know, it's very movement based, whether you're flying, swimming, or you know, just the standard movement. But it's nice to have some stars that mix it up a little bit. You know, like a lot of speed games have variation with the movement, or you know what you're doing in the speed game, and a good example of that in SM64 is the swimming and the flying. Like,
Absolutely.
you know, for example, Drogi is a very good speedrunner of this game, and he's known for being the best at the swimming stars. He has the world record for almost all of the swimming stars in this game. He's really good at flying too. If you ask him about flying, he'd be able to give you flying is very technical in this game. He'd be able to give you tips on that in a very technical manner.
Liam having a little trouble with the wing cap. I think he lost around 4 seconds, having to go back for one of the reds, but you know, he's still right behind Biinny, maybe just 10 seconds behind here.
Yeah, definitely not too much of a difference here. Biinny getting Shigeru's cycle. See if Liam can pull it off. Yep, Liam getting it as well. Nice.
I think this is going to be a good race.
Getting a nice shig there. Yeah, it's a good race so far.
Biinny on pace here, sub 10 Dark World. It's about all you can ask for a race, you know. It means you hit all the important tricks.
For sure. Yeah.
No major hiccups.
Definitely a good Dark World time for Biinny here. Liam not so bad either. Not so far behind. Not quite a sub 10, but still pretty good.
So I believe in the race you commentated earlier, Cheese went for Island Hop, and he got
and he got it first try, so that was pretty cool to see.
That is pretty cool.
And I would assume he did double P-less. I don't think we saw it, though.
So if Biinny were doing PB attempts, he would be doing Island Hop, I believe. Yes?
I think so. Yeah, I think he does Island Hop.
I think Liam has not made that switch completely yet. He still does Whomp's Fortress 8. But he's about at the point where he might want to switch to Island Hop. I mean, he certainly knows the trick. He just doesn't want to implement it yet.
Yeah, it makes sense, you know. Like he can improve his PB by a lot. Biinny with a little bit of a wide ground pound there.
Yeah, and no lag reduction, losing a frame, not a big deal.
Well, not quite a frame, but a little more than a frame. Maybe like a second. 30 frames. We'll compromise.
Well, on the ground pound, no, but I mean the C left there at the end of that.
Right. Yeah, that's what we should be paying attention to. Is not the missed ground pound, but the C left. Yeah.
It's the little things that add up, Kobits. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
You're right. But yeah, I mean, you know, we're seeing like similar playstyles here with, you know, Liam and Biinny, both not going for Island Hop, and it's just the difference is that Biinny normally does do Island Hop, and Liam doesn't, and you know, Liam doesn't need it. He can improve his PB by a lot without using Island Hop. He can get a 47 without using Island Hop easily.
Can.
His sum of best is so low.
Oh, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Scary.
I mean, he can't easily get a 47, but you know, easily without Island Hop, right?
I believe Biinny did a double backflip there, by the way. That was kind of cool for what wall kicks will work.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
He extra points. If this were gymnastics, double backflip is certainly worth more. But really, Biinny is playing quite well.
Yeah, Liam gonna have
no major
to
mistakes,
step up
yeah.
his gymnastics game here.
Yeah. We'll see now what if we're both doing CCM 18. Nope, definitely CCM 17 as you predicted for Biinny here.
Yeah.
So
Not
we'll have
surprised.
a little bit of a desync here. We'll have to kind of guesstimate on how the pace is going, and then
Only
we'll
for a
sync
couple
up
minutes,
again when we go upstairs. Well, more than a
No,
couple.
no. What? Upstairs.
Oh, they're both doing HMC late, I guess. Never mind.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
This has nothing to do with whether you do HMC late or not, really.
You're
Well,
right.
it kind of does.
You
Depending.
could, but yeah. No, we'll sync up.
No, it's yeah. We'll see them sync back up at SSL, and I think that Biinny is gonna do HMC late. But if not, then you're right, Proto Man. He would be. We would be seeing them sync back up.
And this is, of course, barring
they go
like
to
a
Tippy.
major mistake, because if Liam misses a few too many coins here, we won't see any sort of sync. We'll just cry that there's no longer a close race.
We can see by Biinny's timer here that it has just turned red, so he is not that far behind, really.
Yep.
I'll pull up his splits here.
Really solid run from both players so far. They're both pretty hot right now. They're both feeling it. Both pretty active. Both PB attempts almost on a daily basis recently, so
Yep.
not surprising to see great gameplay from these guys. It's all stars.
All-star players, for sure. We got an old school all-star and a new school all-star.
Yeah.
Duking it out.
Yeah, it's crazy to think Liam's only been around a year and a half, maybe.
Yep.
And Biinny since, the
Biinny
dawn
with
of
the
time.
Mario Cam Big Boo on the balcony. I think it's the sole, whatever the term is.
I think there's a few players who still do this. I like it.
I mean, I haven't seen it
Really?
very often.
I thought I thought Liam does it himself. Actually,
does he? I don't think
thought
so.
he did.
I don't think he does.
Taken. We'll find out here.
I guess so. I'm gonna look pretty dumb. What if just every player except for me does it?
No, I don't do it either. But I don't know. I grew up in 2012, and when no one did it.
Yeah.
Although so did Biinny.
I grew up in the early 2000s, so that would explain things.
Yeah, see, Liam. Oh, never mind. He's doing haunted books as well. Have you ever hit the books, Kobits? Like in the sequential order that they're intended to be hit for haunted books?
I mean, yeah. What do you mean, have I ever done it?
Okay. Well, Liam didn't know that hallway existed, the library room. He had never seen it until about a month ago.
Did he not play this game as a child?
I guess not. He's like, I didn't even know that library existed. Where the books shoot out at you. Oh, it's hilarious.
I even did that when I speedran, because I started speedrunning using casual strats. Well, it wasn't really. I would just time
the books.
I would just time myself. So I literally did that in my speedrun.
That's embarrassing, Kobits. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it was I thought it was pretty good. I had never seen a speedrun before, and I just timed myself, and I got 2 hours 6 minutes in a 70-star.
Do you know the order of the books? I believe it's top, bottom, middle, but I'm not sure.
No, man.
By the way, LiamKings.
I don't even think it's top, bottom, middle. Wait, what did he do?
Yeah, you were right. Liam did that in Live too.
Dude. No, I'm pretty sure. Isn't it horizontal? Biinny throwing the bomb there.
I don't remember the order.
On pillarless here, so he's just going to be taking the backup rather than the bird.
Just a 3-second time loss or so. No big deal as long as you get it next time or the time after that. Now Biinny always. Go ahead.
Go on. Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure it's middle, left, right. But yeah, Biinny does this pillarless. Is that what you're gonna say? He always throws the bomb directly downwards. Oh, and he dies.
Oh no, that is gonna be
glitchy double jump. Oh man, that's not good.
Maybe a 20-second loss here. Yeah, he throws it much farther to the right than most players, but it usually works really well for him. I'd say he's one of the most consistent pillarless players, honestly.
Yeah, but he always hits the box, which is interesting.
Yes. It's really
My man,
consistent.
shoutouts to my man Chris1, who actually taught Biinny Pillarless back in 2012.
Wow. Wow. That is old school. Wow, we are synced here to the frame. It looks like maybe within a frame or two. This is incredible. Wow.
Yeah, this actually is pretty crazy. Because they sync back up just with different routes. So,
Yeah.
oh, Liam
Biinny
falling
doing
actually.
one more
Wow,
round of
I
pillarless
wish
here.
he was. Liam was dropping some frames there. I really wish I could have seen how that
Yeah,
happened.
I'm not sure what happened there.
I'm actually really curious how that happened, but convenient for Liam to drop frames there on that little fumble. So
Biinny very solid secrets here.
yeah, that was good. Nice secrets. That's one reason why. One of the biggest reasons why this game is played on English for 70 Star is because when you do those secrets there, if you do the CCM 17 and double pillarless route, is on that last secret you can actually get a sound glitch which will crash your game. Basically, if you're I think if you move the analog stick when you get the last secret, which it's hard not to do, you the sound will stop playing, and then on the fade out, the game will just stop. Like
That
it'll
would
just...
be a GG, yeah. You would
Absolutely.
definitely
I
lose
think
the race
I think that's happened
and all the
before.
points.
That's happened before for sure. Just players, for whatever reason, playing on Japanese version for 70 Star. I think Paracusia got sound glitched twice in a row one time, way back. But yeah,
It
Biinny
happens
does the
to the
star a little
best.
bit differently. He does the triple jump
Yeah.
on the ground.
Very cool.
Yeah, interesting to see that. I think he's the only person. I'm not actually sure why he does that.
I'm not sure of the time difference. I don't think it's much. But yeah, maybe you just, every once in a while you have trouble timing the third jump off of that little arch. It can kind of scuff you every once in a while, I guess. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know, actually. It is kind of hard, but
It's kind
I
of
mean,
cool.
I've messed it up before. Yeah, it's cool to see though. It's cool to see, something that like nobody else does.
Yeah, and Biinny's
Unique
strats, he's
playtime.
always confident in them, he's got them down, so I usually don't question, like, Biinny's strat choice, Like, he knows what he's doing, you figure, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like that right there. I don't think you see that, people diving off of that platform so high up, but
Yeah,
it works for him. He's got
and look at
a
that, the kick.
4804. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Not at all. And he could 47
So who
the
am I to
F30.
judge, right?
Absolutely. Rumor has it that once he gets to 47, he may just dip his toe into 120 again.
That would be pretty cool. Liam going for
That
the
would
really
be the
fast
hypest
strat there, and he just barely misses it. But you could see there when Liam dove off of that platform. We'll see it again for a second. Look at the difference here. Biinny. Oh, never mind. Maybe he just does that for the positioning on the other star.
Yeah. Very solid bully ledge grab. Ledge skip. LiamKings going for the long jump lava boost. I think normally he does a harder lava boost. Is that Akira?
I don't think so. I think he normally does long jump.
No, just in his PB attempt, he did the harder one.
Oh, did he do like an Akira boost kind of thing?
I believe so. But I think he plays it a little safer in the race, I guess.
Oh, look at that! Wow, did he see Biinny just did? I'm not sure if that's a Kira boost or not, but he did a...
Regardless, it was a little faster than Liam there. Very
yeah,
solid.
and it's impressive that he pulled that off, because that is hard, and definitely a ballsy move to go for that in a race.
Yes.
Or a brave move. I mean.
A very brave move. Absolutely. Pretty close here still, and we're gonna go to another Waterland here. Or I guess our first Waterland.
First Waterland. Alright, so yeah, and I guess we'll be seeing here if they're going to be doing the same route. If Biinny goes to HMC, then they'll sync back up in Tippy, but And he's
I
your
think
agency
we're
late.
going.
Alright.
I think we're good to go here. I think we'll keep it interesting. I think whatever cycle Liam gets in Fire Seed, Biinny will follow. Got a little music here. A little live performance on keyboard.
That probably doesn't sound very good.
No,
with
no,
the,
it sounds great.
mixed
You should
mixed
actually
with
do it.
no, I mean
No.
mixed with the
No, it sounds
in-game
just
sound.
fine. No, it sounds just fine. Do it
In-game
again.
sound, dude.
Kopitz, play
Oh,
the
Liam
Dire
missing the
Dire
chest.
Ducks. Play the theme. Kopitz has a keyboard next to his setup, and he's gonna serenade us for a minute.
I don't want to do it while the actual song's playing because it's gonna desync and it's gonna sound weird.
It sounded alright.
Thanks. I mean, you're not listening to the actual sound though. So
yeah. Well, regardless, Kopitz, just for the record, is capable of performing Dire Dire Docs to rave reviews. I've
played it at GDQs on the keyboard. Come to GDQs to watch me play Dire Dire Docs on the piano. It's really
only a $5 cover. Totally worth it.
Alright, so yeah, Liam did actually lose a fair amount of time by missing that chest, and that's a very frustrating mistake. I speak from experience here. When you miss one of those chests, and it was good. The way that he backed it up was good, though. It can be difficult to back that up when you miss any of those chests. And,
I think
if you miss the last one, it can be really bad because you can get sucked up by the tornado.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Imagine that happening in a race.
He probably reflexively reached for the reset button, but he's like, oh wait, this is a race, I can't do that. That is one of the most triggering things when you miss the chest. You have to slowly circle around to get it from the front again, because you can't touch the chest from the back and open it. Or you have to kind of come at it from an angle.
Yeah,
so if you miss a chest, it's an automatic few second time loss minimum.
The way that the chests work is very interesting. And it's not just when you're swimming, it's also just any time that you open the chest. Alright, everyone's telling me to...
Maybe you should serenade us, Kobe.
I really, really want the pieces of my dreams. It is really hard work. Sounding all these good, but okay. Shout out to Luke Howard. Alright, so we're in Fire Seed here. This is a very important stage.
That was beautiful, Kopitz. I did not know there were lyrics to that song, but it sounded wonderful. And, you know, you could always play the full thing sometime. I'm sure no one would mind.
It's just not during Fire Seed. Alright, so Liam getting Lava Boost with a nice gap again. That's
my
2
gosh.
in a row.
It's just ridiculous. The last time the guy had to slow down so he didn't bonk, you know, when you get...
Right, but Biinny here, wow.
Oh,
did he miss the coin? We missed it.
Yeah, this is going to be a 20-second mistake here by Biinny.
Yeah, that... Ooh, goodness
really
gracious.
in the driver's seat here.
Yeah, for sure. Liam increasing his lead by quite a bit. Yeah, that's not good. Missing that coin is a very sad mistake.
It's so sad. You can miss it by a few frames, and just the few frames cost you 20 seconds. It's really not
just
fair.
a few pixels, yeah.
Units, I guess, but whatever.
It's a 3D game, so I guess pixels wouldn't even be right.
Yeah, I used to say pixels, and you know, people from the TAS Discord would yell at me. Started to say units, so I wouldn't get it.
I've never even heard that. Units?
A few units. Oh, sure. Well, that's what the speed is measured
Units of
in, right?
what?
Units per frame. I don't,
Really?
you know.
Dude,
Yeah.
I didn't even know any of this.
Mario's height is like 700 units, or I don't know. Not pixels, though. It's certainly
This
not
is
pixels.
Panacoic stuff. I don't know, dude.
Yes. Subscribe now to how can a half A press be a full A press, or whatever that meme is. All right, here we go.
People are ragging on Liam's quality, but my quality is way worse than this.
So,
he does not deserve that.
Last race, I think Liam got a 25:59 Fire C. He got about the same this time, so he still could get a 48. Biinny about 30 seconds behind or so. Certainly 49 pace. But honestly, Liam would have to make some mistakes here for Biinny to get back up. It's definitely possible, because, you know, upstairs you can lose minutes, especially in Tippy. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Liam's been pretty consistent here, so at least from what we saw your last race that you commentated.
Yeah, man. LiamKings, even he could even bop the time that he got in the last race, which would be incredible. Imagine getting a 49.06 and then one-upping that at the next race.
It's if anyone can do it, man.
It's Liam. But Biinny could, Biinny, I'm not sure what he could get at this point. I guess let me look at his splits here.
I think he's solid 49 pace. If you get a mid 26 fire C, it's about 49 pace, solid 49. Liam, a little mistake there on top of Town Star. But
Biinny's known for skipping his splits a lot, so he doesn't have to look at bad splits during his run. So I have to go to see where he actually where his timer was.
I've found that trick can be kind of good at alleviating some of the pressure, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, mindset is a really, really big thing in speedrunning. Mindset is one of the most important things in speedrunning.
Yes, especially on a PB attempt, like when you're on PB pace. Sometimes you don't want to know what pace you're on, because that can just kind of mess with your psyche. A lot of players have gone to that recently.
Liam having to go down and get a coin there.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why he did that. I don't think he needed that coin, did he?
He did. He has 57 now.
Oh, okay.
Definitely
Okay.
Did that one.
Oh,
He must have
I didn't see it, Mr.
first 9 or 15. Oh, and he's gonna need that one. Well, he's just gonna have to get the box at the end. So
that's gonna lose him a few seconds.
Yes, it's not as terrible as people think when you have to get the backup box on that platform that the star just spawned on.
Definitely not that big a deal.
In fact, it's almost a push from if you get really bad spider RNG, you can almost just choose the box instead. It's not that big of a difference if you can do it.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, really, you can.
I think the spider is always going to be quite a bit faster.
If the spider RNG is really bad, that box is maybe just a half-second loss.
Where would he go? Where would the spider have to go for it to be right there?
Very far to the right, at the worst.
You'd have to run into like TTM or something.
No, it's really like the way he backed that up was not too shabby. Biinny with a very solid triple jump wall kick there. He's done that trick many a time. I think he feels quite comfortable with it. Liam here going for the easiest start in the game. Arguably, shocking arrow lifts.
Yeah, it's true. I think when people discuss the easy stars in the game, they forget about this one. Although, I mean, pretty much with any quote-unquote easy star, bad things can happen that lose a lot of time. Like, I don't know, I can give an example for any of them. Like with shocking arrow lifts, you can miss the ground pound, or
you can lose a second.
you can spawn the box and then you're not sure if you're gonna grab the star, and you see the fire from the whatever that fire thing is called right below you, and you're like, okay, if I don't grab the star right now, I'm gonna get hit by the fire and then fall off.
Oh, and then you fall off. Yeah, that happens when you're trying to.
Slipping a little bit here on the secrets.
Yeah, a few seconds lost. You should be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the lead is maybe just 15, 14, 13 seconds here, because Biinny
yeah, you'd think it'd be a lot more after that fire C, but Liam is making some mistakes here in both Wet Dry World and THI, while Biinny has a pretty pristine secrets there from what I saw.
Yes, he is a man on a mission, and Biinny is not one to get down and like, he's not one to domino necessarily. Like, if things go bad, he's not gonna rage pause, and like, he's always got a good attitude, right? That's Biinny. So he's gonna persevere. So Liam's gotta keep his game in top shape.
It's true. It's true. People do. It's undeniable that people will rag on Biinny for resetting over small things, but when it comes to races, he generally has a pretty good mindset.
There's no resetting. Yeah, there's no resetting in races, and so he'll just try his best, and his best is pretty freaking good.
Pretty freaking good. All right, Liam going to be closing out his THI here with the Piranha Plant Star, and
the
Biinny
clockwise
going to be doing
Piranha
the same
Plants. Very boring. Loses 2 frames over the newly acquired Piranha Plant record.
Do you do the new one?
Well, the new one was the counterclockwise, but then there's
No,
a
I know.
new one. Did
Oh,
you see
really?
just like yesterday? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Did
it was
Saxo do
Biinny
that one
again.
too?
No, not Sex. I forget now.
I think Saxo did the first one.
I
The
feel
first new
terrible for forgetting who got it, but Piranha Plant's record was just set recently again, and there's a new order.
one. Well, I have the
Someone maybe in
spreadsheet
chat
open. Let's
knows.
check it out.
Yeah, check out the spreadsheet version.
That's a great thing about this game is that pretty much every player will save their in-game time for each star in a spreadsheet, and you can compare against anybody you want. It's pretty awesome.
Or at least all the players who update their sheet regularly.
Yeah, pretty much anyone.
Liam going for breezeless here.
He
did
gets
not get
it. Nice,
first
nice.
race, but there you go. He gets it this time.
Did he
Very
go for it in
solid.
the first race?
Yes, he missed it.
Oh,
He was very
I
bitter.
was commentating.
Yeah,
pluck
come
the
on.
piranha flower. Let's see.
Let's
Oh,
see
it
if
says
it's
multiple.
updated.
Did multiple people
Really?
already get it?
I don't think so. Maybe I'm tripping, but I'm pretty sure it was just set again.
Well, oh, Liam, wow.
Biinny,
Okay, I think
solid
he noticed
reds.
he got a bad angle there, and he
Yeah,
he,
Liam.
saved
I
time
believe
by.
he very rarely screws up the wall kick, log wall kick.
Yeah, I mean that was kind of interesting. Like it's like you save a couple seconds by backing it up by just not even trying.
Liam's stage, if nothing else, I think is TTM. He has just as good as Instaclip as anybody. He has a couple of single star world records in this stage. He knows his way around this mountain, so it's surprising
man.
to see him make any mistake in TTM. But you
And
know, last race
Liam
he
is
made a
always
couple.
always grinding to improve things. That's one thing about Liam. That's just like he can stay consistent with runs while practicing new strats, new movement,
Yeah,
and improving it all. Like as we speak, I'm looking at the spreadsheet, and he's like he has a spreadsheet open on his computer. I can see him on the
yeah.
spreadsheet.
He's doing spreadsheet. He's doing single star, 120 strats, 100 coin, and still getting 70 star PBs, just like
Nice sync
yesterday.
here.
He's kind of like an all-around, like an Ikori type of guy. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
man.
an interesting sync. We're going for a different star, though, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Liam he's an incredible player. And Biinny as well. Biinny,
Oh, I'm intimidated by both of these
Well,
players.
yeah,
I could never-
both players 47 capable, and that's really all you have to say, right? Like
Yeah. No one's gonna say a 47 is a bad time. Not
absolutely not. And I mean, it's worth mentioning they don't have 47s. Oh,
Yet,
I'm missing that coin
but
there.
I
But-
could bet my mortgage both of them will have so in that year. Or a
They're
few
both
months.
going for it, and yeah, I think I don't think your life will be in shambles after you bet that mortgage. I think you'll be safe knowing these
Excellent.
guys.
Liam having a little trouble with these TTM Reds. He had a little trouble with them last time. It's a tricky star.
Different mistake, but same star.
Yeah, it's a tricky pickle. Especially when you do that side kick at the end. Or the side flip. Oh, Biinny with the breezeless also. Both players.
Rotorman and I were
breezeless.
actually we were just talking to Liam right after his last race, right in between the races, and he was practicing TTM Reds, but didn't quite pay off.
To no avail.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
All right, man, this is so close.
This is amazing. Maybe 6 seconds apart here. Both starting with Snowman. Let's see here.
I'm
Liam.
getting a ledge grab. Biinny could close the gap a little bit here, and he does.
We are talking 3.5 second difference
Oh
here.
my
This
gosh,
is such
dude.
a good race scoping. So let's buckle up.
Yeah, I'm buckled up. I'm sipping my brew, having a good time.
I'm sipping something here. Tastes pretty good.
Okay.
Going for different stars here. Biinny going for the shortest star of the game.
Yeah, that's another
Liam.
one that people will say is an easy star, but if you fail it, it can be like, it's kind of like your position is lined up by that long jump, but you fail it, and it's like, all right, where do I triple jump from? Like
Yes.
it can be disastrous.
It can domino, and you can miss the backup triple jump, and then it just dominoes.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, both players pretty
Yeah,
solid.
see,
here.
Liam's screwing it up a little bit there, but it's all good.
I'd say both players are on solid 49 pace right now. Low to mid 49, it looks like to me.
Let me
I
check the
think
splits.
HMC is about 3 minutes, Tippy's like 12. I mean like 9, so 12 total after SL. So if we had
Biinny
12
missing the
minutes
ground
here,
pound there. Losing about a second.
yeah, probably low 49 capable for both of them. And we are both gonna go to HMC. We're gonna catch the rabbit. We're gonna talk to Toad one more time. This is exciting, Gopits.
Oh yeah, tell me
I'm
about
so
it, man.
glad, you know? No one's like made a huge blunder. No soft locks. No internet issues.
I
It's just
mean,
been tight the whole
yeah, man. I
race
mean,
here.
the fire sea mistake was
Yes.
here's a good example of how small mistakes can add up. Biinny's fire sea mistake was probably the biggest mistake in the race. However, Liam has made a lot more small mistakes than Biinny, and that's why this race is still so close.
And the quote-unquote biggest mistake of the race was just missed by not that far, just because he missed the red coin, right? By how many units, you know? But that's a 20-second mistake. It's just like, oh, this game is unforgiving in that sense.
Yeah, it's true, man.
Liam, going for the pro movement. Maybe he probably missed the long jump. I think normally he does 3 long jumps there, like a normal person.
I know you do a bunch of long jumps here for this star.
Oh, for Rolling Rocks, I do.
Yeah.
I don't know why Liam did Rolling Rocks first. It's very interesting.
Might have been due to the way he had his camera set up after he screwed that up.
Yes.
He wasn't thinking about his camera.
Good point, because you Mario Cam for a couple of stars here.
Yeah.
Could have still done the Miracle Star.
It's true, but you know,
That's cool.
doesn't matter.
It really doesn't, at the end of the day. Oh, messing up box triple jump here. This might be the race evener. He gets a third try, probably lost about 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean,
6 seconds.
that can domino as well, though, so at least you got it.
I think we might be about tied here. This is great.
Alright, so Biinny's HMC fade out and his PB was a 39.01, so we can use that as a comparison.
Sure. Well, you normally add about 9 minutes at this level to Tippy. 48.01. Yeah, his PB is 48.04.
Yeah, 48.04.
But, you know, it's a race. Maybe add like 9:15, 9:30.
So he had a pretty nice 50 in his PB.
We are pretty synced up here. Look at this. 57 stars apiece here.
Or maybe I'm wrong on that.
And are we doing the same star too?
Oh my god!
Look at this.
Are they going to do the same star?
This
I don't
is
know if they are.
ridiculous. I think
They
they're doing the same
are!
star.
Oh my gosh!
This is
Biinny
getting caught on the door. Let's see if they can both get the switch here. If you miss the switch, it's a 4-second time loss. Biinny diving early for swag or something. And we're in it. Oh, we got a 2-second difference here. Liam, that's the pressure. When you have a 2-second lead over Biinny, one of the all-time legends,
Yeah, so both players are about 1 minute and 15 seconds off of Biinny's 48.04 here out of HMC.
Yeah, we're looking at 49 pace, but more importantly, we're just looking at a close race here, man. And we're going to
Absolutely.
tip. Oh, that was
Biinny bonking into the wall, and Liam kind of didn't open the door there for a second.
I think they're both feeling the nerves a little bit.
Absolutely, yeah, you can see the nerves here.
Rainbow Ride. Well, this is a free stage. Nothing has ever gone wrong here. See if we both start with Lakitu Bounce here. Lakitu Bounce has been giving runners some troubles recently, I've noticed.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it gives everyone some.
It gives.
From time to
Let's
time.
be honest. No one's like flawless with this trick, right? There's so many things that can go wrong, and sometimes Lakitu just doesn't cooperate. So that was very good by Liam. Solid 1 jump kick. Biinny right behind him. No one's messing up now. Oh, and Biinny saving a couple frames with a double wall kick. Liam opting for the slightly safer strat.
Yeah, Liam normally does that, but he hasn't been too happy with his performance on those double wall kicks recently.
Yeah, you can lose 10 or more. You can lose a lot of the time if you mess that up. So Now we're going to reds, at least for Liam. Let's see if Biinny keeps the star order. Yes! This is fun. Biinny is catching up. Oh, look at this. Are you kidding me? Kopitz, what's going on here? Did Biinny just take the lead, Kopitz? Kopitz? RIP. Alright, well, I believe Biinny is in the lead here. Amazing.
Okay, I muted my mic because I was about to type something, and then I started talking, and then I was wondering why you kept talking over me.
Well, I was not talking over you because you were muted.
No, I know. Yeah, I was. I figured.
So we're both doing pro triangles, of course, because we're both pro.
Of course.
And we both nail
Liam...
it. Liam having a little trouble, but
he doesn't die. That's what's important about pro triangles. But yeah, I was just gonna say, on that side flip on reds, it's very hard to back that up when you miss it once because you already don't have a lot of space to do that side flip. So
true.
Once you're like in the middle of that platform, it's very hard to do. I normally do a double jump wall kick to back
for the backup. Yes, me as well. Biinny, maybe a 4-second lead here. It's so tight. It's gonna come down to TTC and bits. This is so exciting.
Yeah.
Neither player with a meltdown, though.
It's nice to see them close after Rainbow Ride.
It's ridiculous. I'm just waiting for someone to melt down, but these two players are almost immune to that. I think both players are doing TTC 69 here. No one's.
Well, as I was saying last race. Let's see. Did Liam make this? Did he make? No, he didn't! He went in the clock too late.
Yes.
So he's gonna have to do this. That's gonna lose him a few seconds.
I think just a frame or two. It looked like it was good to me.
Oh my gosh, that was a good save. That was scary. Whew.
So
Liam losing the seconds here. This is not good.
In order to get TTC, so the parts are not moving inside of the clock, you need to enter around midnight, or within 45 degrees, I think, of midnight.
Yeah, it's very close.
Liam just missed it by like a frame or two. So the clock was moving, and it screws up what star you're gonna do there.
Yeah, it has to. It really has to be mostly touching the 12 for it to work.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's not very lenient.
Unforgiving. Invisible wall for Biinny.
There. I was saying last race. It's interesting how in this game, pretty much, generally all of the mistakes that you make, most of the mistakes that you make before Tippy are going to be pretty small, maybe dying in Dark World or something like that. But once you get to Tippy, that's where you fall off the stage, you fall all the way down in TTC, you fall all the way down in bits.
Yes, huge
Like, that's
losses.
where the big mistakes happen, and it's literally 3 stages in succession at the end of the game.
At the end! You can be a minute ahead, and it's still not, you never know till the end. Biinny with a pretty solid 100, other than that unfortunate invisible wall. He played that pretty well, I feel. And Liam, I think that was a solid reds.
Nah, he screwed up the triple jump, but that's okay. Not too much of a time loss.
Biinny, solid triple jump wall kick there. Get a hand star. Some people don't like to get that before the roll into the cage star, just in case for a backup. But
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Biinny's rolling the dice. He's probably confident in his rolling into the cage star strat.
Liam was with a very nice pendulums. He's very good at that star.
Yeah.
Wow, that was interesting. Does Biinny normally do pendulums that way? He did kind of like the intermediate strat there instead of the pro strat. But who can blame him, man? The pro strat's hard.
It is very tricky, actually.
Just interesting. We're seeing a veteran here go for an easier strat than more so of a newcomer. But,
yes, but I never questioned Biinny, to be honest. Whatever. Biinny does. Honestly,
it worked for him. He did it flawlessly.
They
both did the star flawlessly, just different strats.
It's pretty much gospel if Biinny does it. I'm not even memeing. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's had tremendous results in these tournaments, so...
Not even memeing.
I don't question
Biinny. I'm glad.
Oh, really? I mean, I just
don't know. I thought it was funny you said that.
So Liam's about to try his hand at 100 coin here. He saved it for last. What do you think of this?
Well, I mean, it makes sense considering what happened to him when he entered the stage.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Forgetting everything here.
Yeah, well. Biinny doing moving bars here. Pretty solid. Let's see if he gets a firstie. No, not a big deal.
Not even doing the rollout there, but I don't
He's
even do
fine.
that ever. I'm sure he just didn't do it because of the position he was in. Yeah. So this is getting scary. You know, I don't know what this outcome is gonna be.
It's
Man,
looking
it's
like it's gonna come down to bits, man. Maybe throws, maybe like the last throw.
I
Did Liam?
keep getting so scared. I don't know what's gonna happen to Liam
Uh,
because he keeps freezing.
I know. It looked like he got invisible wall there. Couldn't tell.
It's important to keep in mind that we are running a points-based system here. But
Yes.
at the end of the day, like, it is a race. You know, it's
So
like
there.
regardless of the importance in the tournament that this race
Yeah.
has, it's just very interesting to see how close this race is. This
It's
is
ridiculous.
like a 2, 3, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 second difference here.
3 or 4 second difference, and for this race now, there's 60 points available to be won. You get 40 points for winning the race. You get 1 extra point for every 10 seconds that you win by. So if you win by 30 seconds, you get an extra 3. You get 43.
Yeah, so there is a big amount of points to be won here.
Biinny fading out at 47.50, Liam at 47.52. We are 2 seconds apart. Kopitz, can you believe this?
Man, this is crazy. Biinny going for a little bit of a safer triple jump there, I think.
Both runners are just locked in. Like, no one's choking under the pressure. They're like, hey, I'm just gonna play solid, see what happens here.
All right, triple jump wall kick. This is scary.
What strats are we doing here? I think moving left.
moving for Biinny, and he gets it. Moving for Liam,
oh,
and he gets it.
He nails it also. This is incredible.
Oh,
Liam with a
small
hiccup.
That was scary.
Oh.
No! Liam falling all the way down. Oh my gosh, that hurts. That hurts.
His first big mistake of the night, honestly.
Oh my, yeah, first big mistake of the night.
So unfortunate.
And he kicks up the slope to add insult to injury.
Biinny now just has to have 3 solid throws. He could even miss a throw or 2 here and still win.
It's not quite over. Liam failing the triple jump wall kick there. Failing it again.
Biinny missing a throw. Just gonna go for the pole here. Still could get many points, and he still has an outside chance of winning if Biinny has terrible throws, but seems unlikely.
Biinny SGDQ special.
Well,
maybe. I mean, it's looking like it.
It's
oh
possible,
my gosh!
Right?
He only has one more throw to go.
Biinny misses maybe 2 or 3 more throws, but probably not. Dancing with
grab Bowser. Oh, what if he fell off there, dude? He almost died. All right.
There it is.
Oh my gosh.
Still a 49 from Biinny. Very solid time. Very solid race time. Liam played so well. It was just the one mistake at. Honestly, before bits, Liam didn't have a mistake that was over 5 or 10 seconds. Right? I don't think he had a big. He hit Fire Sea. He hit every big trick.
I don't know. Yeah, definitely.
He had a lot of mistakes, but nothing huge.
From what I saw. Yeah.
He had a lot of mistakes, but nothing big. And so Biinny finishes with a 49-46 officially.
Can you imagine if Biinny had fallen off there? He like when he grabbed Bowser's tail, he was pretty close to it.
Or if Liam
he knows what he's doing. So
if Liam got that first try triple jump wall kick, this would have been a race for the ages.
Liam not too happy with that, but who can blame him, man? That invisible.
That was unfortunate. He did beat Steve just an hour and a half ago, though. Not too bad. Liam, how are you feeling? You played so well until bits. It was all pretty solid. How are your thoughts right now?
Yeah, I have never felt more robbed in my life. That was actually like the most unfair thing I've ever seen. It's almost as bad, or the Wedge Ride World 100 RNG was almost as bad as that. Oh, it's a really great race. I'm so happy right now.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're happy. That's good to hear. And we got Biinny in here as well. How are you feeling about that? Congrats on the win.
Oh, dude, it was a bit of a mess. I was hoping to get a 48. I haven't hit a 48 yet in this tournament. I just keep making really huge mistakes, like deaths and stuff. I mean, it's pretty average for me that time. So, but I just keep making.
Very solid though. Your only huge mistake I'd say was Fire Sea, but you played so well throughout the whole thing. It was such a close race. Were you watching it all? It was within 5 or 10 seconds, the majority.
I asked Nicole to look, and she was like, "You're like 3 seconds ahead." It's like, damn, this is close. Then I say, look again after I made loads of mistakes in Fire Sea a little bit later, and she's like, I don't know what he's done, but he's made loads of mistakes upstairs, so he's like 3 seconds apart again. I'm like, oh my god! Like,
well, I don't know if Nicole caught it, but there was one point when you guys were in HMC and you were doing Christmas Miracle at the same time. It was
really
so good,
precisely to the T.
Liam's been going off lately. To be fair, he's been making PBs left and right. Or that's what I see on Twitter. So this is always going to be a close race. He's on form at the minute. So
you guys have both been going ham with the attempts lately. It's nice to see. I guess we'll find out who gets 47 first, right?
Yeah, it's the hunt for 47 out here.
There's a hunt for 47 for loads of people. There's only 3 people ever done it up to now, but there's loads of people trying to get it. Ouija, D, me,
Viro, yeah.
Viro's trying to. Yeah, there's lots of people. It's hard to do though. Very, very hard.
Oh yeah, for sure. Very, very good time. So it's nice to see so many people stepping up for the challenge.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That was a very, very crazy race. It was a pleasure commentating it. Any final words?
GG, Liam. Thanks for the race, dude. Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you, you too, man. GG.
All right. That's Kopitz and Proto Man signing off.
See you guys.
Bye.
Both been going ham with the attempts lately. It's nice to see. I guess we'll find out who gets 47 first, right?
Yeah, it's the hunt for 47 out here.
There's a hunt for 47 for loads of people. There's only 3 people ever done it up to now, but there's loads of people trying to get it. Ouija, D, me,
Viro, yeah.
Viro's trying to. Yeah, there's lots of people. It's hard to do though. Very, very hard.
Oh yeah, for sure. Very, very good time. So it's nice to see so many people stepping up for the challenge.
Yeah.
Well, all right. That was a very, very crazy race. It was a pleasure commentating it. Any final words?
GG, Liam. Thanks for the race, dude. Good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you, you too, man. GG.
All right. That's Kopitz and Proto Man signing off.
See you guys.
Bye.